Time now to get back to our second featured race at the Suzuki RM Cup Challenge, the 125 expert class, where the question still is unanswered. Can Suzuki's promising young star Travis Pastrana add the 125 title to his already captured 250 crown ring?
Well, Travis was unbelievably strong in the 250, but he is a bigger guy, and we'll see if he gets off the gate as well on a 125 as he did on a 250.
199 right there. Travis Pastrana will check him out here as the gate's ready to drop. Pastrana gunning for the lead. Number 735, Josh Tarantino gets the whole shot, but Pastrana's right there. Pastrana putting the heat on, comes off the hill in first place.
Travis shoots to the inside with a real bold move. Hotel and also Curry get by Josh Tarantino, and now we got a race for the lead.
David Odell out of Salem, Wisconsin. Did a nice job there, is now back in third. Boy, Curry is determined in this one, that's for sure.
Look at Pastrana and Curry both go to the outside. Odell goes to the inside. None of the 125s are making that double like they were on the 250s, so that changes the track. This is a different track on a 125 than it was on a 250.
Number 199, Travis Pastrana, the young phenom for Team Suzuki, in case you just tuned in, has taken the lead here in his second featured race. He won the 250s the night to put that 125 title away before turning professional. But Curry, Paul Curry, right behind him, is determined.
Paul's running a really strong race. He seems to be arcing the corners a little bit more. Travis is definitely the more aggressive of the two, but Curry seems to be flowing a little bit smoother.
Here they go together. Oh, they scrape.
Oh, talk about bar to bar, Art. These guys are back and forth. Now, you put two average riders in a situation like that, you have catastrophe and broken bones, but these guys are high-level pros. They both compensate for it beautifully, and they both walk away, and they're still racing.
So Curry now takes the lead on Travis Pastrana. Kind of showing the rookie a few moves.
Yeah, he's definitely showing his teeth. Here you come up. Now watch Curry. Leans in with his body, so if there is contact, it's not going to hook up the two bikes. Now right there, Travis Pastrana basically crashed but just didn't hit the ground. That's what that jump experience does for him. He's able to save it when most guys would go down.
Travis Pastrana not letting him off the hook. Tries to take the inside corner. Takes the lead back again. Here comes Curry. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, right there, the rookie did not like that move over the jump, and he took a really aggressive shot at him, but he didn't make it stick, and Curry's back out in front.
Odell is there in third place, so the three of them now pulling away from the pack.
Travis is so aggressive over the jumps. He hits things so hard. He hits stuff like with the intensity of Ricky Carmichael and Bob Hanna, but he's got the leverage and the long, lanky limbs that can keep the bike down and get it back on the ground and drive into the ground.
Curry currently first place. Pastrana second, Odell in third.
Back and forth. We got a race right now. These guys are going for that championship, and Travis wants to go out on top.
Odell's in an interesting position in third here as these two battle it out. Oh, and Odell gets caught, hung up on Pastrana.
One of the things that I was going to say, Art, is that all top three riders, none of them are looking back. They're all concentrated on going forward. Odell was putting on pressure. I don't even think that Pastrana was worried about him, but he happened to get stopped a little bit quicker, and then Odell goes down.
So a tough break for Odell, but the battle continues for the lead between Curry and Pastrana. The 125s, the Suzuki RM Cup Challenge continues from Las Vegas when we return. Welcome back to Las Vegas for the annual Suzuki RM Cup. The 125s are on the track, and it's a knockdown, drag-out display going on for the lead between Paul Curry and number 199, Travis Pastrana. And you see how far away they are from the next bike.
Josh Tarantino, who's fallen back. Odell went down, and that messed up Tarantino just a little bit, but it's given Curry and Pastrana a chance to get out in front and not worry about anybody else except themselves.
I'm kind of have the feeling here that's going to take more than speed for Pastrana to pass the experienced Curry.
Well, Curry's got his elbows out pretty wide, and I think he displayed that he wants this really bad. He had some misfortune in the 250, and so he wants this 125 desperately. But, you know, when you got youth on your side, 15 years old, factory contract, you want to look good.
Feather in Curry's cap, too, if he can kind of take the the wind out of the sail, you might say. Oh, getting a little squirrely back there, 199. Travis Pastrana somehow hung onto that bike and stayed upright.
That's that trick riding for you. Once again, he crashed 3 times there, but just never hit the ground. We watch this. He comes around, loses the back end, it kicks back. He reacts with his body, bounces out again. He saves it again. That bike was almost at a 90-degree, and he still pulls it off. Travis, I mean, that's why they're paying him the big bucks.
Incredible balance. What about the transition to Supercross for a young man like Pastrana, who's in second place, as you see? With many riders, they don't get a lot of jumping experience, Supercross experience.
Yeah,
but
Travis,
it looks like his transition might be a little easier.
His is the complete opposite of, say, Sebastian Tortelli. Tortelli comes off fast tracks, real high speeds. Now you take somebody who's not all he's done, but a lot of big jump, big shows. There's not going to be one jump on a Supercross track that is going to intimidate Travis Pastrana, but it's going to be the speed and the consistency on how fast these guys go every lap that's going to get him more than anybody else. Oh, we got...
Whoa! Dan Moore, number 97, out of Yakima, Washington, got bounced off the track by a very aggressive Yuri Dostal.
Dostal came in there and just put the move on him.
Yuri Dostal, not the most successful 1999, that's for sure. Getting very, very aggressive. Let's take another peek at that action, Rick, if we can, and to see what really went on.
The motocross is just like hockey. You give a guy half a wheel and he's going to take it. Right here, Dostal comes in, bam, slam pass. The other rider never saw it coming, and then he's stuck under his bike. So you've got to be aggressive, but I guarantee if the shoe's on the other foot next time, Dostal better watch out.
Yeah, you got to remember the name Dan Moore. Or not go to Yakima, Washington. Number 26, Paul Curry, still our leader with Travis Pastrana, who's made such a big name for himself in the amateur ranks, looking to graduate to the pros next year.
Travis has been running strong. He falls back and then he catches back up, and I think that just goes to show where I was talking earlier about his aggressiveness on the 125 and 250. At 250, you make a small mistake, you got horsepower that can correct that. 125 is a lot more momentum, and I think him being aggressive shows that when it works, he brings...
Oh, now it's Curry's time.
Curry just comes up a little bit short there, gets bucked a little bit, and now look at the distance. Pastrana's right back on it.
A one-legged Superman. That wasn't meant for jump competition.
No, and I don't think it was meant to happen at all, but just came over the top and got bucked.
Still Curry, gritty, feisty, holding on to first place on Pastrana, even though Pastrana drew close to him. Curry went down to the 250s, but finished in 4th and continues to lead. Take another look.
Right here, he comes up to that tabletop, just gets bucked a little bit. At first, I thought he hit neutral, but if you notice, he's right back on the gas and gets going. So he knows Travis is behind him, and he's got to keep that momentum rolling.
So it's been a continual battle for the lead. But I like the confident air of Travis Pastrana, who does relax and then come back up, pressure, pick his spot.
Yeah, he does. He shows a lot of maturity for 15 years old. I know he's going to be 16 next week, but right now he corrects the bike when it needs to be corrected. He races hard. You watch him after. He does great interviews. He's just, I mean, he's what the sport needs.
I think Curry's mistake gave Pastrana confidence more than rattled Curry. He's not intending to let the youngster win another $2,000. Can Curry hold off the Charger? We'll be back in a moment.